you're smart, if you don't speak in a certain dialect or something, then you get made fun of. All right, today I'm checking out the Hamilton mixtape. I'm listening to the song Wrote My Way Out. Let's get into it.
I wrote my way out. When the world turned its back on me, I was up against the wall. I had no foundation, no friends or no family to catch my fall. Running on empty, was nothing left in me but doubt. I picked up a pen and I wrote my way out.
I picked up the pen like Hamilton, street analyst. Now I write words to try to channel them. No political power, just lyrical power. Sitting on a crate on the corner, sipping for hours. Scheming on a come up, from evening to sun up. My man awaiting trial, misdemeanors were younger. Courtroom prejudice, insufficient evidence. Jailhouse lawyers, these images still relevant. Flickering light inside my project hall. Sickening, the mice crawl all night long. In 87 Reagan is the many pages I've written on. Writing songs about rights and wrongs and Bell's bonds. Master bedroom, bigger than the crib that I was raised at. I'm the architect like I wrote the code, the Waze app. I'm driven. Black Elohim from the streets of Queens. The definition of what it was written means. Know what I mean?
I wrote my way out. When the world turned its back on me, I was up against the wall. I had no foundation, no friends and no family to catch my fall. Running on empty, there was nothing left in me but doubt. I picked up a pen and I wrote my way out. I really wrote my way up out of 6E. Developed relationships with fiends, I know they miss me. Before the Metro cars, it was tokens, I did the 10 speed. Never had wrote a rhyme in my life. What was a 16 at 16? Arrested in housing, trip to the mountains, came right back. Trapping off couches, watching for mouses. Only tools we was posed with. Had his spot smoke lit. The haters just confusion. Pay attention how them jokes switch. Theodora was my favorite. The Mark Buchanan's mama couldn't afford them. I learned everything on the border. That's a big 8. Click cold parties with private dancers with no mixtape. Bumblebee tuning, now we could get steak. I persevered. Composition, I kept it close. Competition near. I'm a Spartan without the spear. 300 rhymes. It was written before I wrote it. Opportunity knocking, might miss it. That window closing. This poetry in motion. I'm a poet. I wrote my way out. When the world turned its back on me, I was up against the wall. I had no foundation, no friends or no family to catch my fall. Running on empty, there was nothing left in me but doubt. I picked up a pen and I wrote my way out.
I speak up in these rhymes in my
Okay, I don't even know who a lot of these people are, but I know who Aloe Black is. I love his voice. I love his voice in the chorus. You know what I mean? I don't know. What do you call it? Soulful or something? I don't know, but I get what's going on here. I got it. I got what's going on. The Wrote My Way Out. This is about a bunch of people who are living in less than ideal. I mean, it seems like, honestly, miserable, like downright horrible circumstances. And they wrote their way out. Their lyrics, they rapped their way out. They used music. They sung their way out, like Aloe Black. That's what the whole Wrote My Way Out thing was. I was wondering, it's like, that's an odd title, Wrote My Way Out. What are we talking about here? That's what it is.
I picked up a pen and I wrote my way out.
I speak up in these rhymes in my dual cassette deck. Running out of time like I'm Jonathan Lawson's rent check. My mind is where the wild things are. Maurice Sendak. In withdrawal, I want it all. Please give me that pen back. Y'all, I caught my first beating from the other kids when I was caught reading. Oh, you think you smart? Start bleeding. The pops tried in vain to get me to fight back. Sister tapped my brain, said, you'll get him right back. Oversensitive, defenseless, I made sense of it. I pencil in the lengths to which I'd go to learn my strengths and knock them senseless. These sentences are endless, so what if they leave me friendless?
Damn, you got no chill.
Fucking right, I'm relentless. I know Abuela's never really gonna win the lottery, so it's up to me to draw blood with this pen hidden artery. This Puerto Rican's brains are leaking through the speakers, and if he can be the shining beacon this side of the GWB and shine a light when it's gray out.
I wrote my way out. Oh, I was born in the eye of the storm. No loving arms to keep me warm. This hurricane in my brain is the burden I bear. I can do without, I'm here. Cause I wrote my way out.
Picked up the pen like Hamilton.
I wrote my way out of the black, wrote my way out of the black.
Picked up the pen like Hamilton.
I wrote my way out of the black, wrote my way out of the black.
Picked up the pen like Hamilton.
I wrote my way out.
Really, I
saw like a hole in the rap game. So if I wanted to put my little 2 cents in the game, then it would be from a different perspective. I thought that I would represent for my neighborhood and tell their story, be their voice in a way that nobody has done it. Tell the real story.
Okay, so that was Nas. He probably had a verse, and I wasn't even reading the names. Yeah, oh, he was at first. Oh, he was the first verse. Okay, I do know some of these people. I do know who Nas is. I've heard of Dave East. Not hyper familiar with him or anything. Okay, he had the second verse and whatnot. But yeah, dang, man. That's kind of sad listening to stuff like that. But it was hard. It is a happy ending. It's not as sad as listening to just somebody dying, somebody family member dying, baby dying, something like that. It's just thinking about those circumstances they grew up in. I didn't know what they were referencing half the time between people and what I think some of that was drug lingo. I didn't know what was going on, but I did know they wrote their way out. And so that was a cool little theme. Happy ending. That last one, the last guy, the Lin-Manuel, what was his name? He was easier to follow along because his was like he basically got bullied. He was getting jumped. He was getting beat up. He got made fun of for being smart. That is relatable. That's the thing that happened for me in my childhood too. If you're smart, if you don't speak in a certain dialect or something, then you get made fun of. You talk white, oh, you want to be smart, all that kind of stuff. His was most relatable for me.
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. You to go. She told me, boy, you to go. Like, I don't know.